Assalamualaikum and good day. My name is Fikri Roslan and I will present about my 6-month duration industrial training at Wistron Technology Malaysia Plan 2 at Petaling Jaya. First of all, I would like to say thank you to my supervisor industry, Mr. Naden, for always give me and teach me a new thing of experience and expose me a new thing here. Not forget also Encik Zaidan because be a good faculty supervisor and always care about student under him. So basically, Wistron Technology is a major supplier of information and communication equipment across the world. They have multiple worldwide logistic and distribution operating based in Asia, Europe, and North America. Wistron products include laptop, desktop, server storage, LCD TV, portable device, and medical device and equipment. At Plan 2 here, Wistron produce and manufacture product from Sonos, which is speaker. So here I learned a lot about electronic device from early production until the end of production to make a speaker. So this is organization chart of PCBA department. So PCBA department we have manager which is David Liao and assistant Sharifah Fakiha. And in PCBA department we have SMT section, Deep SA section, FA section and warehouse section. So what is PCBA? PCBA is stand for Printed Circuit Board Assembly and related to the component placement onto the bare board or PCB. So under PCBA we have warehouse, SMT, Deep, SA and FA section. So here I got opportunity to study and learn under the Deep section, SA section and FAE section. So basically Apollo board is used to make a Sonos Arc soundbar speaker. Apollo board have 7 type of board which is CPU, AMP, SCI, mic left, mic mute, IO, IR and wall sensor. All board will combine at final assembly to make a complete speaker. And each process flow board have a different path. Under PCBA, all board need to get through SMT first, and several board will jump through to SA section after SMT section, and several board need to go deep section first before go to the SA section. So a Neptune board is used to make a Sonos board, which is a third-party audio component. And a Neptune board just have a 3 type of board, which is mainboard, RCA, and LED. And the figure show the process flow of a mainboard, RCA and LED. So in dual inline production, which is this section, we have a manual insertion component, process, web soldering process, inspection, proto process, and the last one is the automate testing equipment, which is ATE test. So in the deep section, we need go through all the process before we go to the SA section. So what I do in the deep section, first of all, I get a new and expose about inserting component through the hole in the PCB and using web soldering to make connection. And in deep section also have inspect the joint of component after through web solder machine and need to solder if have defect before go to the next process. And I also always monitor output from the system and make sure unit per hour is achieved target. So as a section is conducting various tests to ensure the functional and performance of the assembly electronic device. This could involve functional testing, electrical testing, and quality assurance checks. So the Apollo board and Neptune board need to go as a section to test the functional of the board. So for the example, at a CPU board, we have ZC tester and after pass we assemble the cover and we go to the another tester, which is a ZE tester, and after pass we place a gasket at the CPU board, and the last is the inspection of the board before we send to the supermarket. So this is the case study that I need to investigate and identify the problem at the SCI board. The problem is component at R1 location is repeatedly missing at the same place. So the 4M concept is used as a framework to identify and addressing potential issue in manufacturing and others process. The first 4M is manpower. Manpower is referred to the human resource involved in a process, including their skill, training, and experience. Machinery. This involves the physical equipment and machinery required to carry out a process. Material. Material encompass all the input required for the manufacturing process, from raw material to component. And the last is method. Method refer to procedure, technique, and process used to perform the task. At the FAE PCBA session, I got opportunity to learn and hands-on repair the board. I learned how to troubleshoot the board using multimeter, hands-on replace component at the board, and I learned how to know the symptom failure of the board. I was also given the responsibility to make a daily FAE report, prepare good board to send to the supermarket after repair, prepare scrap component and board, and many more. I was also given the task to monitoring at the final assembly production line. I need to monitor at Wi-Fi antenna assembly station and FPC cable assembly station, which is always have failure issue here. And here I got opportunity to learn how the final assembly process do. So for the conclusion, I learned and gained a lot things and experience at Wistron Technology Malaysia. I got exposed a real manufacturing industry experience. I also got opportunity to learn and gain experience in different department, which is department FAE, Deep SA, and FA department. And I also have a opportunity work as a team with a different colleagues. Thank you to all my department team for a 6 month, and I will never forget the memories during my industrial training here.